everybody doing tonight? Man, it's great to see you guys. Lots of some friends. I got my sister here in the house. Yeah. So I just turned 50 this year. Thank you. And so I'm 50 and single. And as they say, I'm out there in these streets, right? And so any of you guys do any dating apps? Yeah, I don't do dating apps. I can't get down like that because it just takes the life out of dating. Am I right? You know, you put a lot of spam, and I don't think their profiles really represent who you are. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm 50, but I'm only attracting women within like 5 years of me, and I'm a pretty active dude. And so I was like, you know what? I can't deal with the dating apps, and so I figured I'd do real life. But something's been happening that's been very surprising over the past year, and that is my Instagram has been quite the lead generator lately. I've been very surprised. I'm like, I'm very true about who I am on my IG. I'm a snowboarder. I like to ride bikes with no brakes like an idiot. And so, I do things, but that attracts these younger women. And so with that, I'm like, you know what? I can adjust to that. I'm okay with that. And so one of the biggest challenges that I've found so far is trying to find out how to go on a date with them. Because, I'm 50 and I'm thinking like, we're going to go to dinner, we're going to do this little rite of passage thing, but they're like, no, I just want to kick it. And I'm like, okay. So, I'm thinking like, yo, let's go have a drink someplace at a bar near the house so we can at least come back to the house quickly. But they're like, no. Let's just kick it at the house. So I'm like, okay. So that brings up a challenge, right? Because now I'm like, if we're not going anywhere, now I have to set the mood, right? Now you're at my house. What are we going to do? And so by default, I'll put on some TV, but a TV with no sound, right? Like some background animals or something like that, something like something in the background. But in the foreground, what I call my wingman is the music. And I got DJ DVS in the house right here. He knows how important music is. So if you're trying to set the tone, once I know we ain't going nowhere, I'm like, okay, I got about a 3-hour window I got to occupy. And so when I first started doing this, I'm like, you know what? I'll go on with some, I forgot to mention this. So what I've been attracting through this Instagram, which has been a very big surprise to me, is younger women. Yeah, see now I'm a granddad. Did I mention that earlier? So I'm a grandfather and a dad. So my IG says dad and grandpa all over the place. But my DMs, 25, 30, 32, nothing over 35. And so now I'm like, okay, so if I'm gonna go out with them, I've gotta find a medium when it comes to this music. I can't go too old school. I can't go with this new stuff, because the new stuff I just can't really get with. I don't understand what they're saying. It's either that, or there's too much in love. I'm sorry. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna find that medium. If she's about 30, that means the 2000s R&B is always a good time, all right? You know what I'm saying? So first I was like, you know what, 2000 R&B, let's do this thing. And it was cool, right? About an hour and a half in. Next thing you know, you got some love songs coming on, like too lovey-dovey. Like, baby, I'm gonna give you the world. I'm like, hey, listen, I don't need that wingman. So I was like, you know what? How can I clean this up? Who's a good wingman for these situations? I'm like, the time is good, 2000s, but who's a good guy? Now, I like the slow but fast, the music, the moving of the music. So I'm thinking Usher. Any Usher fans in the house? Yeah. Man, Usher been trying to fuck for a long time. And so I'm like, listen, he's a good wingman, and he's always getting it in, right? So I'm like, listen, if there's anyone I want to have rolling with me, I need Usher. But I gotta go to Usher Radio, because he can't go to him by himself, right? So he brings along with him, you got your Nelly, right? It's getting hot in here. That's a great wingman. Take your clothes off. Yeah, it's getting hot in here, right? Sierra, she's trying to turn it up. And we got the right TLC songs, the ones that talk about get rid of your man. You know what I'm saying? The he ain't shit songs. And we getting naked up in here. And so I found that this 2000s is okay, but you gotta be very careful when selecting your music for these situations, and make sure your IG speaks to who you are. Because I know a lot of folks out there trying to get a date, and their IG ain't saying who they want to be represented as. So I suggest you guys touch up your IG, make sure you get the right music. And for those couples here, pump some Usher. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, he will definitely get the mood going, and you will appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate you guys. My name is Cool Ass Mike.